Hi everyone, I'm Kat and welcome to my channel, Naturally Beautiful Girl. Today I'm going to be doing a review of some products I picked up from Root Cosmetics. I think it's called Root Pretty, I think that's the technical name of it, but all their stuff just says Root on it, so name's a little bit confusing. Their website is rootpretty.com and yeah, so I learned about this brand. This is kind of definitely more of an indie brand, and I heard about it from Ashley from Green Bunny Video. And if you don't watch her, you should go check her out. She is a fellow Floridian, so gotta support our Floridians. I don't know, living in New England, whenever I hear about somebody being from Florida or I meet someone from Florida, I get really excited because they're kind of a rare species up here. But anyway, you should go check out her channel, and she's really great. She always has a lot of really new and interesting products, and I think she does great tutorials as well. Anyway, so Root Cosmetics is more of an indie brand, but it is more natural. Yeah, a lot of their products are really great, and they have a huge range of products. So some brands, like I love Honeybee Gardens, but they only do, you know, a few types of makeup. Like Root has everything. It has, you know, eyeshadows, eyebrow pomades, it has mascaras, eyeliners, lipsticks, has all sorts of hair products, skin products, face products, makeup removers. Basically, if you can think of it, it exists. And they even have stuff for men as well. So if you've got a man in your life and you want to get him into more natural products, that's a good way to do that as well. So I'm going to talk to you about the lipstick I got, mascara, I got 2 eyeshadows, and a brow pomade. So I'm going to start with the mascara. So I'm wearing the mascara today, and I've been wearing it in my last few videos, and I love it. So this is their 100% Lash mascara, and it is, let's see, I'm going to read you what it is on here. So first of all, it's vegan, gluten-free, and paraben-free. All good. It's 100% natural, smudge-proof, water-resistant, vegan, 85% organic, and this is in black. And I'm pretty sure, trying to think, but I'm pretty sure this is the only color it came in. It didn't come in any other colors because I just remember clicking on it and putting it in my basket, and I don't remember being able to pick different colors. So what I must say about this mascara is it is amazing. It does not leave your eyes. Like, I have had problems my entire life with mascara smudging and getting under my eyes and basically getting the worst raccoon eyes. Throughout high school, I would not wear mascara because that would happen to me. Also, I have very sensitive eyes, so a lot of mascaras can make my eyes burn and water, which then makes it smudge even worse. Basically, like, why would I wear mascara if it's not even going to stay where I put it? So I really didn't wear mascara. In college, I went to Sephora and, you know, explained my problem there, and I'm just thinking, they have all these expensive mascaras, they gotta have some that would work. So the one I had been using up until switching to Natural Beauty had been the Benefit, their Real mascara. Yes, that's what it is. And that one had stayed on my eyes really well, and I also really loved that one has the silicone wand, so the bristles are like plastic instead of the kind of wiry, fuzzy ones. Yeah, it's hard to describe if you haven't seen a silicone wand, but if you have, you know what I'm talking about. So this one here, it has the typical mascara wand. So this wand is not my favorite. If it had a silicone wand, then I would say this would be probably my all-time favorite mascara that I've ever used, and I would think everyone should use it regardless of whether they're into natural makeup or not. So the wand is a little disappointing, but it is not a deal breaker. I love this mascara. It stays on, it makes my eyelashes look so long, it's so black. It's fantastic. I've had a really stressful past few weeks with lab, and just I'm working on one of my last requirements to actually be a PhD candidate. So it's kind of like the last hoop I have to jump through before writing my thesis. And it's been so stressful, and I've cried so much lately. And this mascara does not come off when I cry. So, you know, if you need any more proof of how awesome it is, that should be it. So I would check this out. undoubtedly. Like, if you are having problems finding a natural mascara, this is the answer to it. This is the #1 selling product on Root. And I understand why. I know exactly why. And I am one of those people that is like, yes, you need to go check this out immediately. Why have you not bought it already? And now I regret not purchasing this sooner. So another product that I have on today, I have it on my lips, is their lipstick. And I have the shade Jenny. And take a look at this packaging for a minute. Like, this is such nice packaging. It is so sleek. It has on the bottom the name. So yes, this is the shade Jenny. And it twists up like this. And that's the color. I'll actually swatch it for you here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This is such a nice, deep, it's a little bit purpley, a little muted. It's not like a bright berry color. I like it. It has a little bit more of a kind of purpley, mauve-y, muted tone to it. Basically, the perfect fall color. If you've been looking for your fall color lipstick, this is it. So about this lipstick, so it's mostly matte, as you can tell on my lips. It doesn't dry down completely, it stays a little bit moist, which is nice. It feels wonderful on. It's very hydrating, very moisturizing. It is not transfer proof, so I've had some funny experiences where my husband has kissed me and then he's ended up with this color of lips, so it does transfer, and you do have to reapply it every once in a while, especially because it is a darker color. It's not like a lighter pink where if it starts fading, you're going to be able to get away with it. This you do notice, but it does fade uniformly. So it's not like, oh, I'm missing a patch over here, I'm missing a patch over here. The whole thing kind of fades, and then you touch it up. I've also tried it with and without a lip liner, and I find that it does not bleed or feather without one, so that was not a problem. The only thing that's hard about this is I have a really hard time applying stick lipsticks because I've been using liquid lipsticks or things with kind of more of a point, so having this like big jumbo thing and getting up near the edge of my lips is a little challenging, so I do prefer wearing it with lip liner just because of that. It kind of gives me more wiggle room, because let's be honest, I never was good at drawing or coloring in school. I never could stay in the lines on a piece of paper, so trying to stay in the lines on my lips is even worse. Anyway, so I really do love this, and I'm going to be purchasing other colors, but I mean, this color, Jenny, this is the perfect fall shade. It's the perfect fall shade, so I think you should check that out too. If you're not noticing, I really do like this brand a lot. Okay, so the next few products I have in a Z palette, so I'm going to just pop them out, which is also really nice. So all of their single eyeshadows come just by themselves, and they already are magnetic, so you can just pop them in the Z palette. Also, their pomade is magnetic and comes by itself as well, and you pop that in a Z palette too. So I think that's really nice because I like being able to kind of not have all this bulky packaging because I like to travel. I like being able to go away for a weekend, and I feel like I do that a lot. So I like having things that I'm not tied down, or I'm not carrying around 50 different eyeshadow packets. I can throw everything in a Z palette, everything I want to take with me, and go. So I like that. If that's not your thing, I don't really know what to tell you, but I really do appreciate that. So this is their pomade. I have the shade Ash Brown. And so here, I'm going to swatch it for you. I have a brush here. This is a little Morphe brush that I got in a set. I'll swatch it right here. So you can actually see it well. Okay, so here's what it looks like. I like the texture of it. I like the consistency of it. I like the way it goes on and fills in my brows. Here's the problem. I bought the wrong shade. Okay. My brows right now are really dark because the other brow product that I'm going to be talking about in a little, not in this video, but I bought a Jane Iredale brow pencil that I have on right now. It's the wrong shade as well. It's too dark. This one is too light. So this is their Ash Brown. I would say it's really good if you have more blonde hair, but for a brunette, it is too light. I was afraid to buy their, they only had 3 shades. They had blonde, ash brown, and then like a dark brunette color. And I was afraid to do the dark brunette because sometimes, well, as I have going on in my face right now, but sometimes they can be really black, and I don't want a black eyebrow, especially because I have such bare skin. It looks really like stark and very clashy, and I just don't like the way that looks. but this is too light for me to really be using, so I need to get the darker shade and test them out. If it is a little dark, I can mix them together now because now I have both of them. But I do find that it wears well, it stays on long, it does its job. So this is a good product. And I'm not the biggest fan of pomades, but it's also, I'm kind of backed into a corner in the natural beauty community where there's not a lot of options other than pomades. So I'm practicing, I'm getting better at it. And also this is nice too because I can just start in my Z palette and it makes traveling really easy. It's the only thing then I have to bring is just a brush for it. Okay, so the next two products are both eyeshadows, and they're both shimmer eyeshadows. And I got these because I was really in need of more shimmer shadows than I was of matte shadows at the moment. But I do intend to go back and purchase more matte shadows because all their products have been really great overall, and I definitely think that I should try more things on their brand. And I think you should too. But this, okay. Can we talk about this? Look at this. This is a white shimmer eyeshadow. This is Sugar, and I'm going to swatch it here for you. Okay, it's right here below the eyeliner, but take a look at this. I'm going to try and bend my hand a little bit. This eyeshadow is so white and so shimmery and so beaming. I love it. I love it. Even in conventional beauty, I have a hard time finding these white shimmery eyeshadows because I have really pale skin and a lot of highlighters are the same color as my skin, so it's like, or you know, they just are glittery, so it just looks like I'm putting glitter on my face. This is great. I've been using this. I have it under my brow bone today. I have it in the corner of my eye, and if you noticed in my Jane Iredale Versus video, a really beaming highlight, I've also put it on my cheeks. I mean, look at this. I don't know if you can see it in the lighting. It's a really rainy, gloomy day here today, so it might be a little difficult to see, but it is a beaming highlight on my skin tone in person. I have to use a bigger brush, obviously, but I love it. This is fantastic. And it stays on all day. Like, I come home at the end of the day and my inner corner highlight looks exactly the way I put it on in the morning. And that is impressive. And the texture is just so creamy and it is so pigmented. And it's shimmery. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. And also it's pressed. Like, we're not having to worry about a loose eyeshadow with pigments flying all around. It's great. This next one here I actually had a hard time purchasing because I went to purchase it online and it was out of stock. And then I checked back the next day and I was flabbergasted to see it was back in stock because they were having a sale on their eyeshadows, which is what got me buying all these things. Because I always buy things on sale. So if you notice there being a sale on one of these brands, I probably bought things when it was on sale. Because it seems silly to me not to buy things on sale because all these things always go on sale. Eventually you just gotta wait for it. I don't know. Maybe if you're not a graduate student and you have more money to throw around, you can afford not to wait for sales. But I have to wait for sales. So this was on sale, and this is their Gatsby eyeshadow. I have a swatch of this. Oh, sorry. I also have a swatch of Sugar on my Instagram, and I have a swatch of this comparing it to MAC Amber Lights. And I will be doing a video more in depth about this, one of my new Versus videos, with comparing this one to Amber Lights, which I still own because, I don't know, I haven't thrown it out, even though I'm allergic to it and can't wear it. But here, I'll swatch this for you briefly and just give you a really quick rundown on it. Take a look at this swatch here. Look at that pigmentation and that glitter. Just look at that. I mean, it's this wonderful deep gold color, kind of a, it's not like a gold, I'd say it's a cross between a bronze and a gold. But this, I mean, I can't get enough of it. I just can't get enough of it. But this is really creamy. It is really pigmented. I have it all over my lids today. And I have never seen a natural eyeshadow as pigmented, creamy, and glittery. Like, I don't know what else you could ask for. It's basically the closest thing I found in natural beauty to like a Makeup Geek or a MAC eyeshadow. If that doesn't sell you on it, I don't know what would. These are definitely a more economical brand. It's not cheap, but it's cheaper than a brand like 100% Pure. So I think it's worth checking out, and It's just a lovely brand that has everything that you could really imagine and want in products. So I'm going to definitely be purchasing more of the products, but if I had to recommend, well, the one you have to buy, the must-have of these is definitely this mascara. So this is what I would say is a must-have. If you've been struggling finding a good mascara, just stop struggling. Try this one out. I'm pretty sure that will solve all your problems. It doesn't smudge, it's waterproof, but it does come off easily with some makeup remover at the end of the day. So what else could you want? Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to check out some of my other videos. I have so many ideas right now. I have more ideas than I have time to film. So I'm hoping that I will be able to get all these videos out soon and we'll have a lot of fun. And also, I got some new nail polish that was recommended by one of you. The Joe Chic nail polish that just arrived in the mail today, so I'm going to be testing that out and doing a review on that for you. So anyway, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!